Hello and welcome back to part 16. Happy birthday to Roja. I believe that's one of our prisoners. Yep. Alright. If you want to just skip to any of the highlights, once the video is done and posted, I'm going to have the timestamps ready to view. But for now, we will be doing the play-by-play. Let's do some speeding up here. Top speed. Let's check. We got limestone bricks available. What can we expand on our wall here? Let's fit that in the middle. Let's see if we can do this across. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's double check what our tower idea can look like here. Now, originally, this is where we want the edge of our moat to be on the outside. If I do put in an outward tower here, where we can shoot at the raiding folks on our bridge, we're going to want to push this back a little bit. So this whole area is going to need to be carved out. Now the idea would be, just want to have a few spots in here, maybe 2 or 3 for a wide tower. And how far away do we want that? 2 pieces? 3 pieces? Have that in the middle, that's going across. Do we want the tower sticking out just as much as this? To have like a pretty big, what is this, 6 pieces going across here? Have a little kill box in here. You know what? Let's put one of these on the far end here. We can start taking this down as well. Whoa. That was the wrong level. We want it on this level. We need to get rid of this if we're going to build a tower on this side. I feel like this sticks out a lot. I don't know if I like the way that looks. So ideally, this will go in maybe 2, 3 more pieces. It'll go up a ladder, and we'll have a doorway for it to come out onto this top level. I don't want anyone getting trapped up there. Let's fill in the tower with soil, make it easier to build. I have a lot of dirt. This also has 400 hit points. It's not bad. Definitely save on material costs. Might be a bit too wide. I think we're going to cut that down at least by 1 here. Another merchant. This one is by themselves. And Ancrene Disciples. Another neutral faction. Happy birthday, Perenel. 35 today. Research is available. Get that chemistry we were waiting for. Once Foxy wakes up, we'll have Foxy go and trade with you. We'll see what you have. In the meantime, let's take a look at our melee weapons. What do we have available when people attack and we need someone to go into melee combat? We have an iron sword. That's good. Fine silver weapons. These are two-handed though. I'd rather have a shield. Maybe we can make a steel falchion here. Okay, Foxy, do you need entertainment? Yes, you do. We will wait until you get your entertainment. Okay, we did. Let's go barter. Slow that time down. Let's see what you got. They don't have any information. No information for us. No, we can use some more cabbage seeds. Aged fine wine. You know what? We don't want to buy that. Let's buy your bread. Oh, you have a male wolf. You know what? That's perfect. I'm so glad you came. It's the easiest way to find my wolf. I have a female wolf. Oh, perfect. You saved me such a headache of having to find another wolf to tame. They are young, that's fine. They will grow into their role. What do we have to give you that's worth a decent amount? I'll just give you 28 herbs. Is that fine? We have so many. 25 is good. Want to buy anything else from you? You know what? Let's get the wine. We'll give you 28 of these, and then we'll see what else we have an abundance of. Beets. 44 beets. 10 honey. You know what? I'm fine with giving you a little bit here. Let's see if we can give you some more. You don't have enough space to carry it. That's fine. We'll give you some more food. Balance is in your favor. Hopefully they'll give us some more reputation gains with them. But wow, how lucky of us. Just one alignment, that's not bad. Just like that, we got 2 wolves. You know what, we're gonna call you Buddy. Just got ourselves a new buddy. You're domestic. Oh, so is this one. Okay. Marker camp expired. Yeah, we were aware that was coming down the line. I don't know if we want this sticking out that much either. You know what? Let's make it a little bit shorter here. We're gonna have it come out 4. You know what? We want it 4 and 5. 5 out and 5 wide. Maybe 5 out and 5 wide, or is it better 4 and 4? You know what? We'll leave it this way. We'll leave it this way. We'll see how it turns out. Let's just get that out of the way so we don't forget about it. Is it that one? Yeah, we do want these cut out. That means that needs to be cut out, and we need to rebuild that with the limestone. Limestone is starting to run out. Let's double check how much more can we mine over here. Quite a bit. Alright, it's coming together nicely. Now this we're going to take down. This one is going to be on the inside. And then this will be here. That will go across like that. And that will give us a chance to shoot at anyone underneath us here. Now I'm thinking that's a little bit too far, or maybe it's a little too close to the bridge. Maybe I should have done it one tile away, one tile back. Definitely need to move this ladder over. Let's build that little wooden platform to cross over there. Once we dig this out, we'll build the brick infrastructure underneath. What is going on? I clicked the wrong button. It's going to look a little bit nicer. That's what that's going to look like. Even on the outside of the moat, we are going to have clay bricks for a little bit because we don't want trees growing on the moat. Goodbye, merchants. Yeah, like this little birch tree here. We don't want that to be happening. Aiken, one of our other prisoners. I think we're just going to have to move this over just one. Just one spot. Maybe two. Two spots. Alright, let's increase the speed on this. Get this work done a lot faster. How are we doing for resources? We don't have a lot of clay brick. Or sorry, limestone brick. Need more of this brought back to town. Let's make that urgent. Now this is going to be the wall that we have, this one here. So we need to count how many spaces that is from here. So that's 10, right? 10 wide. So to here is 20. So 27. Let's just double check that 20 was right. 20 here. 27. Okay, so going this way. 20 here. Oh, what did I do? That's 21. Oh, that can't be right. What kind of math did I just do? It's 20 pieces. And then from here is another 17, so it's 37. It's 21 plus another 16 would be here. 14, 15, 16, 17, so that means this is where we'd want to be building. It's quite a ways away. So we need to take this down as well. So we'll leave this as a marker. That is where we want to take that down from. But in the meantime, we have another friendly visit from another merchant. These are not friendly merchants, though. These are the slavers. Let's see if we can buy someone's freedom again. Philosophers. Our dead trees by our graveyard here. No, they don't have anyone from the philosophers, but they do have other folks that seem to visit us quite often. The Circle Avalon and the Ancrene Disciples visit us. I'm gonna just say no. In the meantime, let's just double check. Do you have anything else to say? No, they don't have any point of interest. Okay. Tower's coming along. Alright. Let's move these over here. It's going to be going up just like that. Whoops, too far. Now that will go up to that floor. And then should be able to just put a door here on this side. Oh wait, sorry, too far in. Door's gonna be here. It kind of look like that on the top. And put a little roof on it. And that will be how we get our settlers from the bottom all the way up here relatively quickly. We can get rid of these terrible looking stairs that we have temporarily put here. Summer is here. Summer is here once again. Some bricks getting filled in. Merchant has left. Thanks for visiting. Okay, this is what our outside tower is going to look like. Decorate it a little bit. Maybe we can make it round. Alright, put some style on it. Maybe it's a little too much style, but we'll just leave it like that for now. Get rid of these. You can walk in, get to the back of our base here, get in and out once this is taken out, and then we can keep that large gate closed. Okay, we can take these apart. Alright, let's fill this in. Alright, we need to wait for that to be built first. Now, is that too much? Should I have made it a little bit smaller? Double birthday today. Happy birthday. Now, this is good. We'll be able to put a lot of archers up here. We also want to have a source of fire here in case we want to be shooting at any oil traps that we put down. Fire traps. It's going to be important. Not bad. Just set these to the right one just in case. Definitely got to fill this in. Oh no, blighted crops. Okay, you stop writing. No harvesting animals. Get you to cut these as well. I'll get you to cut these while you're here. And just like that, blight is solved. Get a few people working together. Goes pretty easily. While we are here, let's collect all this ripe, tall grass. You know what? This is not on the little marker, so no one's going to collect this if I don't tell them to do it now either. Alright, how's our fodder situation looking? We're almost at 1,000 again. We'll be at 1,000 shortly. Let's take care of these plants on the inside. These are ripe. That's ripe. Do some more lawn care here. Get rid of some of these that we don't want. They're not making us any food. And these we can start harvesting. These are ripe as well. We'll have plenty of food. How are we doing for resources? We got 50 of those. That's enough to do that. Let's see if we can set some more here. Now let's get rid of these dirt patches while we're here. We don't want anyone getting stuck standing on those. I thought the boar population died off a while back, but they seem to have made a comeback. A lot of deer, foxes are going down, a lot of polecats. Okay, so those are built. We don't have enough yet. Maximum distance is 10. Did I go too far? Yeah, we need to go one closer. So that's being placed on that side. Why can't I place that on the other side? Was I clicking the wrong spot? No, okay, that works. Alright, once that is placed, we will mine out the part under the bridge, and then that should hold. But you know what? I'm not liking the aesthetic that I did here. I'm gonna just fill these in with the ground tiles. These ones here I'm gonna just take off. Fill with ground after. But I'm gonna fill these with ground. Fill these with ground. I'm just gonna do the clay across. Now, I'm not gonna really like the way the clay looks going onto the dirt on the side. But I'm just gonna live with it, because it will at least match the clay above it. Starting to come together. Bit of a gatehouse vibe here now. Let's leave those unfinished. Elite stash expired. Not too bad. Can't select just the ones that need to be built, it selects all of them, unfortunately. Make it look a little bit cleaner. Now, unfortunately, the enemies aren't going to attack me here just because I want them to. They will attack me wherever they want to. So for the meantime, these other sides are going to be still a problem. Just like hailstorms. Just like hailstorms. You can prepare for the worst as much as you want, but you still gotta deal with it when it's here. So for the meantime, I still need to deal with the enemies coming and attacking me wherever the enemies want to attack me. Let's fill that in. Did hail destroy one of my traps? Is that what happened? It's looking pretty good. It's coming together. Gotta get these corners dug out first. You know what? Let's just leave this the way it is here. And start filling this in a little bit. Alright, I realize I slowed it down. Let's speed that up again. Get them working as fast as they can right now. Hailstorm ended. Let's see how bad the crop damage is. Not bad. Research. Distilling. You know, we're so focused on the defense right now, I haven't had a whole lot of time to do the other things I wanted to do. Structures. Where are you? Here. Forgot to install this for them. Now, are they all the same religion? They are. Well, hopefully they convert if they want to join us. Otherwise, I'll be sending them off. And then where is that mirror? Mirror is here. We need to install this in Foxy's room. I believe Foxy's room is this one. So you know what? We'll put that here right next to the wardrobe. Now this is Garwolf's room. Did I not move these around properly? 2, 3. This is Foxy's room, right? Foxy has the 4th room. Because you are our 4th member. That makes sense. I was going by these here on the side because I thought it was alphabetical the way I did it. Okay. That means Eric here can also get promoted. I'm going to turn that off. No more steward duties. No more hauling either. No more urgent hauling. Now, does that mean the same will happen for Foxy? I guess won't be worrying about animal husbandry with that. That's fine. We have a decent amount of linen. We can start changing these beds over as well. Flax and barley's growing. And then once this wall is extended all the way out here, and we start pulling it back this way, we can start building the barn on the inside as well, once we have all the space configured that we're going to want. Okay. Clay. Perfect. Yeah, I guess I didn't do the math properly on that. Oh, you know why? Okay, now I remember. So I want to be able to build it but I don't want them to be able to build it. That's why it was working the way it was working. Okay. So these need to be turned into the clay ones. And you know what, just to make it match, I'm going to put clay on that side. And we can also just dig out the middle as well. Clay brick, clay brick, clay brick. And that means that will connect like that. Brick, clay brick arch. Okay, and we can just get rid of this. You know what? I'm gonna just do 4 arches across, just in case they destroy something. I don't want to risk my bridge falling apart because of something exploding, fire damage, catapults. They take out these corners. I'll have a good supported bridge. And then we need to dig this out a lot further here. So I might actually have a 2-part bridge spanning out here in the middle. And then this will be a moat that pulls back a little bit here. The front here will be a little bit wider because of the tower sticking out. Yeah, it's looking like a pretty impressive wall. Then you see the rest of my base and it's like, oh, look at this small wall. This one doesn't even have a lot of defenses built on it. It's mostly just a chasm. But we still need to continue on this side as well. Digging that out slowly. You know what, we need to expand this as well. More space to store all of those items. Clay's taking a while to fire up. Look how much we have here. So much clay. Another merchant. When are these raids coming? Alright. You know what? We're going to keep that tower the way it is. I should be able to attack anyone here. Actually, let's not build this second tower yet. Let's start just expanding this one. Once we have the first raid, we'll be able to see how that does. Now, I'm going to get rid of this side here, this entranceway. I'm going to just fill this in Visual glitch. Right? Like, how does it let me click on the piece there? And it's not actually there. It's weird. Feeding prisoners, that's important. Once you're done feeding them, Foxy, we will have you go here. Yeah. Speak with this merchant. Who are you? You are Grimble Caritas from the Kingdom of York. You are neutral. Any trouble? Another bandit camp, of course. And let's see what you got. You want to trade for your gold. You know what? I'll trade for your stick traps. Trade for your alcohol and your packaged meal. I'll take a few of your cabbage seeds. I don't need the flax seeds. Barley, I'm going to keep what I have. We'll trade you a few. These herbs that we have so many of. And I think we'll just call it a trade once we get that margin. 10%. Giving 48 herbs. Thanks for delivering some alcohol to us. Stick traps. Just install these over here. We have a lot of limestone brick available. Just do that all the way across. Start filling that in. Okay. So we don't need these to be actual empty corridors. Oh, sorry. Wrong spot? No, it's the right spot. Those we can start filling in. Let's speed that up. Bandit camp. I don't want people getting stuck here, so I don't want to build this all the way across quite yet. But slowly fill that in. place this. We got some resources still. Oh wait, sorry, that is the inside corner, I believe. That means these we can take apart. $172, okay. Oops. Alright, this is what we need to take apart. And these as well. So if this goes all the way to the top, we can leave that and take these other ones apart. Okay, so that goes 2 here. And then get rid of that. It's blocked by the floor, okay. Now these are only 2 high? 2 floors high. So this is going to have to be filled in with stone going all the way across. A cat has arrived. A female cat. Oh, now we have 2. Hoping for a male cat. Hoping to trade for a male cat as well, but that hasn't happened. Okay, we can build this wall, since that was destroyed a little while back by myself. Deconstructed, not destroyed, sorry. can finally cover that up. Force the enemy to come the direction we want them to. Start filling that in. Looks like we're caught up to the work we set out here a little bit. Let's see what else we can add. A lot more limestone. You know what, let's start building these out a little bit on that side as well. 20 pieces. Yeah, we gotta wait. Put that on low. You know what? We'll just destroy that. I don't want that at all. Make you a little bit bigger. Now, what did the inside look like? 3 by 4. And 2 high. Did I construct that in the wrong spot? Let's leave that alone for now. A new settler. Faithless scribe, culinary art, smithing. Construction is poor, but it's still there. Marksman is, well, 4, not great, but it's something they can mine. Perfect, we have a new member. Let's throw you on the schedule. We have 6 on the top, so you can join the bottom here. Jobs. Let's see what you can do. Tending. Passionate about that. Okay. Low on hunt. Constructing. Let's put that on number 1 for now. Okay. Set that to 2. You like to farm. Animal husbandry. Put that on last. After farming, you can mine. And then cut plants. Or you know what? Let's cut plants and then mine. Do constructing after. Maybe cooking before any of these other ones. Cooking first. Smithing you like to do. Same with research. I'm going to put you on art. I mean, they're passionate and eager for those two. Okay, cooking. You will be a good cook. You'll help out with the cooking. Smithing. Alchemy, research, artistry. After that, growing and harvesting, cutting plants, and then mining, crafting, carpentry will turn off, tailoring will turn off. You can construct at some point in the future if you ever get to it. Someone carrying you? Carrying wounded to bed. Okay. And let's make sure you have your bed. You're the 13th member, so you need to get a room situated. Are these just chambers here? These are spare rooms, that's right. Well, these first spare rooms can have all the nice furniture right from the get-go. And you know what, let's get a few of them ready, just because I don't want to forget about this the next time recruits come in. Alright, second floor is starting to get occupied. That's good. Alright, well, with that settler joining us, I guess we'll call that a session. Fortunately, no raid, and they're not being chased by anyone. They didn't get chased out of town, so that's a little... I mean, it's good for them. I was hoping to have someone chase after them so I could say, no, we want to fight you for them. I'm kind of worried that I'm going to have to just send my prisoner caravan out. But it is what it is. With the auto-saving, I guess we'll call that a session. Had a few merchants come through. Hailstorm, I believe. Prisoners are still doing okay. They're alive and well. Well enough. Anyway, they're chained up. I guess I don't need to have them chained up if they're in the the basement, but I don't want to risk some sort of prison revolt for some reason. So we'll leave them to it. They're unhappy, but we're not really thinking about converting them to us right now. My idea for the game plan is to go and trade them to who they belong to, what community they belong to, and get them to give me some reputation, maybe some items for that. But thanks for viewing, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate the support for the channel. Defenses are coming along nicely. We've come a long way from this wooden defense to something like this. I'm getting there. It's not perfect, but it's looking good. It's looking good. Construction continues. Expanding continues. We'll see if we need to expand this keep in the future, but I think we're pretty good with what we decided on earlier. Just need to expand our blacksmithing capabilities. Once we get this wall moved here, we can start moving the farming over. Look how cramped it is in here. Our wolves won't be able to produce until they get some room either, I don't think. This one's still young, so I don't really have to worry about that. And then hopefully we'll have this mined out in a few sessions and we can move the wall out. I believe this one will have to get moved a little bit outwards. Same with this. This will have to move out a few pieces. We'll have to get rid of this little hill here. Use all that dirt to fill this in. Thankfully, this is mined out a little bit. That's where our moat is going to be going in the future anyway, but we have so much mining to do. We need to mine this side out as well. Got a little bit here mined out for us ahead of time, so that's good. I'm not sure if I should just mine everything out like evenly or just start in one spot and just move in like a clockwise fashion. But I want to get the walls built, so it looks like we're just going to be building it outwards, starting from here. I'm already building these, going, I guess, counterclockwise this way as we start filling in these pieces here. Changing this over, we'll be changing this over shortly as well. So we'll be doing more of that in the next session. So once again, thanks for coming by, thanks for the views, appreciate the support for the channel. Thanks, have a good one.